know expects to contend for a championship every year. So we have a couple teams tonight dealing with real injury problems, huge changes in the rotation. Doris, talk about how hard that is on a coach.
Well, most coaches take the next man up mentality. They look at this as an opportunity for guys who have not been in the rotation, not getting major minutes, to seize the opportunity. Let's see what happens.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Murray and Green team up to make the backcourt. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Anderson. And it's Bertinason at the four slot.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
Well, we the North starting to turn out some players, right? Out of Toronto, Canada, Tristan Thompson. He doesn't have the most expansive offensive skill set, but guys, his motor is as good as it gets.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. And Thompson, one of the most relentless rebounders in the NBA.
Well, this is the elite skill he brings to the table. His durability and nightly effort on the boards make him a hugely valuable player, worthy of that contract.
Smith for three. The shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, just a tremendous effort on their part. They competed hard, but just couldn't get over the hump.
Nothing disappointing for sure. They were right there, and it's always difficult to lose those nip-and-tuck games.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Anderson.
When you look at the Cavs bench, you certainly see a lot of veterans over there. LeBron wants teammates he can trust in the heat of the playoffs.
And both free throws good for Anderson. And LeBron trying to make the most of his championship window, Doris. But does the age of the Cavalier role players shorten that window, do you think?
Well, I think it's a great question. And you could look at a team like the San Antonio Spurs, and they put among their reserves young developing players, and that helps to extend their run. With the Cavs, it seems to be more of a now or never approach.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Anderson.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
He feeds it to Green. Aldridge with a screen on James. Shoots off the screen. They get it back. And Green gets it to go.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The screen from Thompson. Feeds to James. From 7, Bertans grabs the board.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Now here is Aldridge. Last time out he had 38 points.
And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Hill dishes to Thompson. Now the pass to Smith. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Hill. Here's the teardrop, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Green against Smith. In the corner, Murray with it. Takes a three, sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 6. LeBron outside, looking to end the drought, and the dunk by James.
Let's say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Murray with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Aldridge with the putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here is Hill. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Dishes it to James. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. That one drops for him. LeBron's got his second basket.
Doesn't seem to matter. When LeBron's in rhythm, defenders can be draped all over him. It doesn't matter.
Murray kicks to Bertans. Here's Aldridge. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Outside Hill. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
LeBron outside, passes it to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. LeBron passes to Thompson.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Aldridge with some nice D. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
Here's Hill after the basket by San Antonio. The screen from Thompson. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Aldridge a screen. Bertans kicks to Anderson. Here's Bertans. He's covered by Thompson. Puts it up from 12. And it falls over the rim and in. Aldridge has got 8 points.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
LeBron dishes to Hill. Green against Smith. It's back to Hill. Over Murray. Hill, no good. Spurs leading by 8. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. The shot's good.
Well, out in transition, George Hill knows the spots he needs to get to. Terrific job on the finish.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Murray. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Murray. And that's 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Hill. He dishes it to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. It's back to Hill. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
Yeah, this guy takes a ton of three-pointers. George Hill is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Aldridge a screen. Murray the pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Puts up a 3. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Hill with it. Now guarded by Murray. Hill kicks to James. Outside Hill. LeBron right side. Shoots from 14. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Guys, how lucky are we that we watch LeBron James steadily climb the all-time scoring ranks, right? This guy last season, he passes the great Moses Malone and Shaquille O'Neal. Truly incredible.
And LeBron, Doris, presently in the top 7 in career scoring. Do you think he can ever reach number 1?
Kevin, if this guy set out to be the leading scorer in NBA history, he has the physical abilities to do that. But this is a guy who wants to be defined as maybe the most complete player to ever play. He contributes with his scoring, with his passing, with his defense. He is one of the all-time greats.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Davis Bertans. Gay comes in for Anderson. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Murray.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Here's Aldridge. Knocked loose. Gasol's in the post. Covered by Nance. A nice shot by Gasol.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Nance sets a screen for Korver. Outside Hood. Nance a screen. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now here's Ginobili. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Aldridge. From deep. They get it again. Tries again. Goes up again. No good. Shot missing. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now here's Green. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Clarkson. And Ginobili pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. He kicks to Mills. Gasol, a screen on Nance. And here's Mills from the arc. Sinks the triple. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clarkson kicks to Nance over Gay. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Mills. There's the dish to Gasol. Goes up on the wing, and that's good for 2. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Green kicks to Korver. Outside Hood. Nance a screen. Nance sets a screen for Hood. Kicks to Green. Shot to stop the run. Green missing again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And there's the feed to Gay. And Mills kicks to Gay. Shoots over Korver. Gay can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Clarkson kicks to Hood. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Gasol. Gay outside. He feeds it to Aldridge. And here's Mills from the arc. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Mills has got 6 points.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hood.
And the former Blue Devil continues to enhance his offensive repertoire. Rodney Hood, a reliable two-way guard.
Both free throws good from Hood.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Here's Gay, and another basket for San Antonio.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 10. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And the San Antonio Spurs have really popularized that unselfish offensive style of play. Manu Ginobili talked about their Spurs approach.
Attack and find the open teammate, not try to solve problems by ourselves. It's something that we've never done, and every time we did it, it's not us.
There's a lot to be said for knowing, Greg, who you are and what your game plan is, and there may be no other team that gets that better than the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, it helps to have that core of Manu and Tony there as the foundation, and coaches on the floor for each new wave of players that have come through this Spurs organization.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, you love the determination. It seems like every rebound is theirs for the taking. They are overwhelming the opposition.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Mills. Rudy Gay is out there with Ginobili. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Mills can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 10.
In the Spurs last season, how about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons except the strike-shortened one in '99.
Here is Forbes following the score by Rodney Hood. Gay dishes to Gasol. Gasol missing again. Here's Korver for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, this is Korver's game, right? A phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. You know he's ready to fire on the catch.
Here's the screen. Gay passes to Ginobili. Gay a screen on Green. Ginobili kicks to Gay. It's over Korver. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And this is an area where Gay is especially dangerous. A terrific mid-range scorer.
Parker's checked in for Patty Mills. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Nance dishes to Hood. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, Rodney Hood is a guy who takes a good number of three-pointers. He's no doubt a floor spacer. The defense can't give him room.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Gasol is screen on Green. Here's Gay. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
First free throw is good. Of course, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
He hits them both. And the Cavs, once again, looking to will their way, Doris, to a title. Every year, the competition seems to grow fiercer.
Yes, but they seem to be a team that thrives on adversity. Think back to 2016 when they overcome that 3-1 deficit. Last season, it was the largest second-half comeback in playoff history. There's no quit in these Cavaliers.
Now, here's Parker after LeBron James's miss. Parker passes to Gasol. And that's going to be a travel. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Spurs.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. James kicks to Thompson. Feeds it to Hood. Hill has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hill's got 8 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Parker dishes to Gay. Anderson the screen. Back to Parker. Lets the three fly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Thompson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Gasol with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Forbes. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the three.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. The Cavs' Tyronn Lue said he never envisioned coaching during his playing career, but Doc Rivers saw something in him.
Well, Doc likes to say that Ty just had a way of bringing people together, a way of connecting. At the same time, Lue is tough enough to speak the truth and point out things that others might be reluctant to say.
Green, he's checked in for San Antonio.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
Thompson, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Davis Bertans checks in for the Spurs.
One shot.
Thompson no good on the free throw.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
And Green gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
LeBron passes to Smith. Takes the 3. They get it back, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Thompson.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Now, here's Gasol. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Back to Smith for the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Parker kicks to Green. Inside. Bertans, the pass to Parker. And it's sent back by Hill.
I think for a point guard, George Hill has incredible length, superb at timing, when to rise for these rejections. Well, I'll tell you, for a long time, the reputation of J.R. Smith, not ideal. But, you know, a little bit of poor decision-making, unfocused defensively. He's really matured. He's gotten better on and off the court.
And J.R. Smith, a natural offensive, but Doris's defense has come a long way, too.
Amazing what winning titles can do. You start to appreciate what it takes to be successful. And you go back to his offense, though. A very good three-point shooter, even under great defensive pressure.
That free throw, no good. About halfway into the season, Doris, teams are already separating themselves from the pack. What are some of the elements you are looking for right now as you take a look at those top teams and trying to figure out a championship contender?
So you know that line, it's about the economy, stupid. It's about the players, right? You got to have players. You got to have stars. The contending teams always have at least 2 or 3 stars. So let's begin there. The other part is you've got to have the right role players around the stars. Think about the Draymond Greens. Think about the Kevin Loves. Guys in those positions that are in support of maybe the guys who have the ball in their hands. Steph Curry, Kevin Kevin Durant, LeBron James. There's got to be an unselfishness, a professionalism, a commitment, all the things that make championships possible on any number of levels.
Stolen by Thompson. The drive by Hill, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the burst of speed to get to the cup, George Hill making the defense hit him.
And George Hill, one of the elite defensive point guards in the league.
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin. He's a great athlete. He's got long arms and, of course, the know-how to get it done.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill. Endorsing the collective bargaining agreement. Great news for retired players. Health insurance options, pensions will increase, tuition reimbursement fund. What does that mean to these players who gave everything they had for this great game?
You know what I love about this, Kevin? I think each of us stands on the shoulders of the people who came before us, right? Everybody is the product of all the experience that came before. So
yes.
You think back to some of the ages that shaped the NBA, the Bill Russell Celtics, the Jerry West Lakers, and then go on through the generations. It's important we acknowledge their contributions. I absolutely love what this CBA has afforded these retired players.
And I think the NBA actually has taken a lead in that among all of the national sports.
You know what, Kevin? I think the NBA, because of their great leadership, they're always opportunistic to say, how can we make it better for our players? How can we make it better for the fans?
And other leagues are following. Well said, Bruce. Here's Thompson following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Osman. A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Anderson wide open. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Now, here is Hill. 10 points for him. The screen from Thompson. Down low. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from James.
Just a high percentage look for LeBron. I mean, he's so good in the post.
Aldridge against LeBron. Urginus. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end. Not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. LeBron James, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
Yeah, I mean, he is just as effective from any range. You're right. I mean, he's at the absolute top of that list because of the work he does to beat his man to the rim and finish at the bucket.
Now here's James. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
And here is Aldridge after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Doris, we have so many bigs that are playmakers, even though their position doesn't say they really should fall in that category. But we do have a lot of guys that can pass, that have size and operate down low. Who, in your opinion, tend to be some of those names under the radar?
Well, I go to Marc Gasol, who is an all-star center in the NBA. But what his value is He's increasingly become comfortable with a guy who they want to take 15 to 20 shots a game. But the beauty of Marc Gasol is the unselfish nature of his game. You can stick Marc at the elbow, enter the ball through him, and you know something good is going to happen. He's going to make the right pass. He's going to lead to the pass that leads to the pass that leads to the score, or he can get his own offense. I think for me, maybe the under-radar guy in terms of playmaking have to be Marc Gasol.
Mills, he's checked in for Anderson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Now Hill, 10 points for him. They set the pick. The pass to James. Rebound, San Antonio. Berton's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Murray. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And here's Mills. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Here's Aldridge. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now here's Clarkson, covered by Mills. Clarkson with the ball. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Dishes to Korver. LeBron right side. San Antonio with the rebound. 1:07 left now here in the second. Takes the 13-footer. Murray, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Passes to Clarkson. He dishes it to LeBron. Back to Clarkson. Tries to snap the cold streak. James with another miss.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Mills dishes to Murray. Back to Mills. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Jeff Green. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And it's Korver in the corner. Here's LeBron on the wing. Green. Shot from 12. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kyle, a little tough there offensively in the first half. How do you guys get going in the second?
Just, keep on moving the ball, play with energy, play with the pass. I mean, they're a great defensive team. It's what they do. So it's going to be tough tonight, but we did all right.
Hey, Kyle, thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports
the first half of the books.
Show.
This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ken Smith. Welcome back.
Ken,
as we break down the action. LaMarcus Aldridge was the story in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And now the third quarter about to get going. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change, he's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Spurs leading by 10. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Hill is out there with Smith. And so here's Cleveland, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. James outside. Pick up by Hill. LeBron kicks to Thompson. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. No good on the free throw. Doris, you've watched the game of basketball develop over the years, but it seems like over the past 5 seasons, there's been a real shift in what is considered a good shot. Talk about that if you could.
Well, there was a moment in last year's finals where Steph Curry is leading a transition opportunity where it's a 3-on-2, and normally you are taught, go get a layup. Well, Steph had Kevin Durant in front of him, and instead of passing to KD, he stops and shoots a pull-up 3. The three-pointer and playing with pace are the most extreme differences in this year's NBA.
The pull-up 3 really took a lot of focus, I thought, this past playoff season, didn't you?
Oh, I agree. And it's incredible the freedom that these guys have to go ahead and pull the trigger. Now, whether that's analytics-based, Kevin, or whether it's just the skill level changing of the players, that's an interesting question.
Shot clock at 5. Hill inside. He's covered by Murray. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Hill. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Now here's Murray. Anderson outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Anderson. Up off the screen. And Murray finishes it off.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The screen from Thompson. There's the pick. Pass to Hill. Out to Thompson. LeBron outside. Free throw line jump shot. A rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Green, the screen. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now an 11-point Spurs lead. Now here's James. He's got 10. They set the pick. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
For Cleveland, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Free throw good, James.
You know what's remarkable to me is how durable and how consistently great LeBron has been. It almost appears to me, guys, he's superhuman. You expect at some point age will start to take its toll, but he's done an amazing job of using his body and keeping it right.
Aldridge dishes to Murray. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And LeBron is at an age where you usually see players in the downslope of their careers.
Well, certainly, Kevin, this guy, when you factor in playoffs and international play, there's a lot of miles on that body. You combine that with the fact that he's top 6 all-time in minutes, it's incredible how successful he's been. Remember, this guy takes extraordinary care of his body.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for James.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
You know, you have to be an absolutely tireless worker to rack up 20-plus boards.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. There's a screen. It's Ginobili outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs have never been the flashy team in the NBA. Tony Parker said beautiful basketball is playing the right way. All movement, pure, beautiful basketball is the way we've played. You have all sorts of fans, and there should be something for everybody. Kevin, he told me a long time ago, if we were in New York, people would love us.
And during Popovich's time in San Antonio, the Spurs have always played together, DA. Got to respect their team-first approach to the game. Now here's Gay. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's LeBron after Rudy Gay's bucket. Smith outside. Puts it up from 12. And no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hill kicks to Smith inside and stolen by Aldridge. And Thompson gets it to go.
Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
Now Murray. He's got 8. Aldridge with a screen on LeBron. Here's Gay. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And when you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Rudy Gay. And with Rudy Gay, scoring, Greg, has never been a problem for him, has pretty much had the same level of production his entire career.
Yeah, and if you say that about some players, it's considered an insult, but it's a good thing for Gay. Usually will shoot in the mid-40s for this field goal percentage and solid at that small forward position. Also a great ISO game.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And the length and athleticism Gay offers is exciting. I mean, terrific at scoring the ball, but he can also defend multiple positions.
Now here's James. 13 points in the game. Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Gasol a screen. Gay against Thompson. It's Gay. Look at that.
And Gay has incredible lift on these dunks. Tremendous at slamming it in when given room to fly.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for LeBron James. Averaging about 26 points per, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Spurs leading by 13. Parker passes to Ginobili. Hill against Parker. Gasol a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. No good from Gay.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 13 to the middle. Second chance shot. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Thompson.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Outside, Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Ginobili's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. The screen from Thompson. Hill against Parker. Smith outside. Gay against James. Gay with the defensive effort.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Well, we call that crowding the shooter, right? You don't give up an inch. It's just perfect defense.
And Tony Parker in his prime, one of the best slashing point guards this league has ever seen. Just an outstanding finisher amidst the tall players. And one season, how about he almost led the league in points in the paint, a surefire Hall of Famer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And a bit of a down year for Tony Parker in 2017. His lowest three-point percentage in 5 years. Lowest free throw percentage in 9.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to see him hitting threes at a higher clip. The previous couple seasons, he shot it up over 40%. And a great way, I think, to boost his offense, even though he has slowed down a bit.
And Tony Parker in the 2017 season with the lowest minutes per game average in his career. He was playing so well in the playoffs. I mean, historically well. Then, Greg, as we know, the quad injury in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's pretty clear that 15-year run he's had as a starter, that window is rapidly closing, but still effective, just no longer the focal point that he once was.
And it's good for 2.
Well, don't underestimate the in-between game of Rodney Hood. This guy can make shots from just about anywhere.
Ginobili outside. Gay against Korver. It's stolen by Korver. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Outside, Green. Green with a screen for Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen.
They get Paul Gasol.
2.
For Cleveland, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Free throw good. Clarkson and the Spurs with some changes. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. And both free throws good for Clarkson. San Antonio leading by 12. Mills dishes to Gay, and it's in there. Gay's got 15 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And here's Clarkson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside, Green. Nance a screen. Goes up off the pick, and Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
And Mills kicks to Gay. They set the pick. Back to Mills. Shoots over Clarkson. Mills can't hit. Knocked away. Leaps for it. Clarkson passes to Korver. He kicks it to Nance. Clarkson dishes to Hood. Nance a screen to the inside, and Nance slams it in.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
1:52 left in the third quarter. And Mills kicks to Gasol. Gay outside. Now here's Mills, covered by Nance. Steps back and shoots. And it's San Antonio with another.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
Pass to Korver. Wide open look. And again, it's Cleveland.
Wow, the pre-shot preparation of Kyle Korver gets himself square. What a soft-looking jumper.
Gay kicks to Green. Here's the screen. Here's Mills. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Mills has got 10 points in the game.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Nance a screen. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Back to Clarkson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Green, no luck.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving. The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Yeah, easy call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Rudy Gay. Davis Bertans checks in for the Spurs. Rudy Gay hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Hood for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Rodney Hood.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
The pass to Bertans. Mills with it. He's got 10. Here's Gay. They kick it out to Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rudy Gay, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Let's get about 3 or 4 stops.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers trail by 11. On the floor for San Antonio, Mills teams up with Green in the backcourt. Then there's Anderson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bertans in at the 4 spot. Now here's Korver. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Kyle Korver, one of the league's all-time great shooters, still holds the single-season mark for three-point percentage at over 53%. He did that back in 2010.
Well, Kev, his floor spacing ability with that three-pointer is just so crucial to the team's success. This guy draws so much defensive attention, and think about it. An open 3 might as well be a layup for this guy.
The free throw drops for Korver.
And Korver, one of the best to ever play the game in terms of shooting, got that lightning quick release and absolutely deadly from outside.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
There's the screen. Aldridge with it. Now Green defending. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Now, here's Clarkson, covered by Mills. Outside Hood. Nance a screen. 4 on the clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
The drive by Aldridge.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2. Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now, here's Clarkson. The dish to Hood. Nance a screen. Hood kicks to Nance. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Murray, the pass to Green. There's the pick. Back to Murray. From beyond the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Clarkson kicks to Hood. Nance a screen. Shoots off the step back. Hood can't get it to go.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Aldridge misses.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
Kicks it to Clarkson. And there's the feed to Hood. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The shot by Clarkson, no good. San Antonio leading by 11. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Murray, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Green kicks to Clarkson from downtown. And another miss by Cleveland. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Bertens. And stolen by Hood. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. James comes in for Green. And George Hills subbed in for Clarkson. Aldridge against Thompson. Back to Murray. Trying his luck deep. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
There's a good screen. And it's Hood in the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Bertans. Now Anderson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Now here's Murray. He feeds it to Aldridge. Tries it from the top of the key. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control, a one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way.
The screen from Thompson. It's back to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Feeds to Murray. Over to the left wing. Aldridge double-teamed. Aldridge a screen. Murray for 3. Not going to go that time. Hill with some nice D. Smith dishes to Hill. LeBron outside. Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. LeBron kicks to Hill. Cleveland moving it around. For 3, Smith. The long distance 3 is buried. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half. San Antonio leading by 13. Murray the pass to Ginobili. Back to Murray. And here is Ginobili. Pass to Bertans. LeBron against Aldridge. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Aldridge has got 22 points. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Screen by Smith. Back to LeBron. James a screen on Ginobili. LeBron outside. Stolen by Ginobili. Anderson right side.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Anderson. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Outside Hill. Screen by Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Hill. To the middle. Up off the screen. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Aldridge with a screen on James. Here's Murray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers trail by 16. The screen from Thompson. Dishes to James. San Antonio with the rebound.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Anderson. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Hill dishes to Thompson. It's back to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Right through the D for the layup.
Who attracts more defensive attention than LeBron James? My goodness, inside, so hard to guard.
Now here's Murray. Ginobili outside. Aldridge a screen. Here's Bertans. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
And I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
For 3, Smith. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 16 points for Smith.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. James in the post, missed inside.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. LeBron kicks to Smith. And Hill has it in the corner. The screen from Thompson. And stolen by Aldridge. Murray with it. And Anderson kicks to Bertans. To the paint. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. 24 points for Aldridge.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
James left side. Connects on the 17-footer. James has got 4 this quarter.
LeBron rolling. He's grooving. He feels good, ready to take over this game.
Aldridge a screen. Murray the pass to Bertans. Ginobili outside. 1:43 left in the game. Clock at 4. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Anderson. He took good advantage of that screen.
Timeout.
And the Spurs lead by 19.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 19. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And They've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for LeBron. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Clarkson in for George Hill. Now, here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Green. Nance sets the screen for Green. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
The one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Aldridge.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The shot's good from Gasol.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
Again, the miss by Green. And the Spurs with possession here. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Ginobili outside. And so it's San Antonio easily takes this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking at home. I mean, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, get it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, congrats on the win. What was working for you on offense tonight?
I think our defense kind of got our offense into it. That kind of thing. Our defense makes our offense. We run the floor and we can't share the ball. So whenever we out there playing defense like we did today, we usually are in a good position.
Great performance tonight. Congrats on the win. Back to Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Allen along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.